Hi guys, I'm David12797. This video I just want to make was pretty much based on something I read the other day about tech that's happening at this point in time. It was just a paragraph that I read, and it was by someone who was about my age. I'm 21. I was born in 1991, and it was basically saying that at this point in time, with the advent of how technology has become so prevalent in almost anyone's life, not just us tech enthusiasts and sort of fans of all technology, it's sort of become something that's present for everyone, including like our parents, our grandparents and everyone. They're all getting iPads and iPhones that can now connect to the internet and do much more than what anyone back 10 years ago, even 20 years ago, would have wanted or been interested in doing. Before, like back when I was born, obviously, but the people who were into it then, it took a lot more effort to be a tech enthusiast, and now it's becoming something that's sort of a bit more easier to involve yourself in. And it was just something I read about how they had wrote this paragraph, and it was in like this nice little picture, saying how we are the last generation to have had the traditional upbringing of, we didn't have mobile phones, we didn't have those a screen in our face from the moment we were 5 years old, and it makes you wonder, like, is it going to have a good or bad effect on these kids of today? It made me think about it. Like, I remember when I was 5 years old, the closest thing I got to a screen was watching television or watching someone else get to use a computer. I very rarely got to use it. Our family didn't have one for a while until I was possibly close to 7 or 8. I did use them at school, but that was on a very limited basis. But now you can see things like, I work in retail at the moment, and you see toys that are created for children to hold iPads that are toys created for, children 2 years and older. There's kids playing with their parents' iPhone and tapping away at the screen, and it's a bit strange and surreal to see children so engrossed in something that I couldn't even imagine having at that point in time in my life. And my other cousins and close family, I've seen them use computers as they've grown up, and it's just like they're 4 years old and know how to turn the computer on, log into Paint, draw a picture and save it. And like, sometimes they don't even find that as entertaining as I would have at that age. All we use a computer for was Paint. Where now it's all about getting online, going to a website and sitting there playing some games. And I think it sort of motivated me away to make this video, just sort of talk about what was going through my head and how, is this a good thing? Are these kids really going to, are they going to have the social skills that we have? Like, as a child, I remember, obviously I don't know what the playground's like nowadays, but at lunchtime at school it was all about, meeting with your friends and playing card games or trading Pokemon cards or Tazo discs or something. It was always about that competitive or engaging with other people, where now it seems these kids, when they've got an iPhone in their hand, they're completely distracted from whatever's going on around them, and as soon as you remove that phone from them, they might feel slightly disconnected. And I know most people, even people our age and older, today feel that, and with the way social media is and how we're so connected, they feel that if they don't have that connection to their smartphone or their computer or tablet, and they can't get on Facebook and check what's happening, they feel alone and get a bit anxious and nervous. And I personally, in the past, have had that where I've really wanted to get on Twitter or something and tweet about something I was watching, but my phone was charging in the other room, and I eventually just got over it. And now that I've started to notice it, I think I've really come to the point that I can just ignore the urge to want to consistently check my phone. I know of some people who have online who have gone back to the old non-smartphone, a dumb phone if you like it. And it just seems like are these kids going to be growing up with how it is today, and they're stepping away from that. You are only ever online at a certain point in time, to this always online aspect of their lives. Are they going to have any social skills at all, to be honest? And is their smartphone or technology addiction going to be more prevalent than what we already are seeing with people our age who are already getting obsessed with Facebook and that they leave their phone at home and they have an anxiety attack because they can't get on and check what's happening, where some people might, and I understand, leave their phone at home, they get a bit anxious because they know that if in an emergency they can't contact someone, which I could completely understand. I know if I leave my phone somewhere and I go out, I feel a bit odd, mainly for the fact that if something did go wrong and I need to contact someone, I would have not a clue where to go or what to do. I've grown up with a mobile phone that can get me in contact with someone, not exactly one that can get me online, and it seems it's obviously a bit more happening now. Payphones are starting to disappear, so I might be at a bit of a loss if I for some reason forgot my phone. Sort of something I was just thinking about, that what way are we going with technology? Is it becoming too ingrained? Are we sort of giving up our social lives to staring at a screen? Or is it improving it? Anyway, let me know what you think.